Raider Nation, what's going on? You're watching the Raiders Report. It's Mitchell Renz here from Chat Sports. We got some breaking news. The Las Vegas Raiders have signed cornerback Marcus Peters. What I want to know right now is your one-word reaction to this signing. This has been a story, man, that we have looked at, that we have talked about for a very, very long time, and I'm excited to now finally welcome Peters to the silver and black. You hop back into your time machine all the way in March when Graphic Raider spoke with Peters, and it sounded like that this guy was going to be a member of this team. Then he had his visit on May 15th, which sounds like it went really well. Since that visit, there's been some rumors, there's been some smoke, and now there is officially fire. I was on the Raiders Report last week speaking to a source about the idea of the Raiders bringing him in on a visit and then ultimately signing him. And now the fact that it's a done deal, it does make me very, very happy. I don't know if y'all could tell, I literally hopped out of the shower, just got done with a jog. Alex and I, we got freaking save the date pictures, and she is going to kill me. So if you guys could, spam some Alex's down in the chat, because I'm telling you right now, I told her that you got to cancel the save the date pictures for this weekend. We'll do them next weekend, because I'm going to hop in and go live on the Raiders Report. So even though you are getting this video right now, I am ordering my Uber as we speak. I am hopping into the Uber. I am going into the Chat Sports studios. And Jeremy Chuggs and I are going to turn up. And I hope that you guys are here to have fun with us. So please, hit that subscribe button. Turn on those notifications, because if you want to have that Oakland tailgate feel, and I know Peters, man, probably wants to have that Oakland tailgate feel, well, guess what? He's about to get it, and we're going to go absolutely, positively insane on the Raiders Report. I got people calling me left and right, finding the updates here on Peters, but it is officially official. He is a member of the Las Vegas Raiders, and it looks like that Chuggs literally just scheduled the video, so we're working as quickly as we possibly can. The other tidbit of news that we're going to discuss when I get to the studio today is around Troy Hill, and I apologize. I am a sweaty mess. Like I said, it's 100 degrees here in Texas, and man, I just got done running. But we're also going to be talking about Troy Hill, because he also came in for a visit, and from everything that I hear, sounds like that one went pretty well too. So the Marcus Peters deal is a one-year deal. We don't have the exact contract details out yet necessarily, but that's what was to be expected. Like, there's going to be a lot of people out there, can't wait to hear them. It's, oh, the Raiders paid Marcus Peters, but they weren't willing to pay Josh Jacobs. The money was already allocated for. This team is going to be able to go forward, and when Jacobs realizes, and I'll be honest with you, stops being petty, because him leaving Las Vegas the day before Raiders training camp starts, it's some petty bullshit, and I believe that Josh is a hell of a running back. I want him to be a part of this organization, but also, man, there's a lot of high school bullshit going on with Josh, and somebody needs to look at that guy and got to talk some sense into him, because what he's doing right now, I don't really love it, and that's just me being real with you, right? But let's continue to talk about Peters here, because right now, the Raiders cornerback room, it's an intriguing one, and one of the things that we're going to have to look at during training camp is who's going to be making the roster, because I believe Marcus Peters ends up making this team. I believe Nate Hobbs is a lock to make it. Jacorian Bennett is going to be a lock to make it. Then you got Duke Shelley, Tyler Hall, Amig Robertson. Sorry, man, this is really bad news for you. I do think that Brandon Faison ends up making this team because of the guaranteed money that they ended up giving him. It was $3.2 million in terms of the guarantees. But now you're looking at a really, really competitive room, and maybe McDaniels and Ziegler decided to bring in two veteran cornerbacks to kind of battle it out with each other. But what if they actually brought in two veteran cornerbacks to take some jobs? Like, David Long Jr. was a player that I liked, and I did think that he fit the Patrick Graham system pretty well. But to me, the key word that this defense always looks at is versatility. And they want guys that are versatile. Peters, he's an outside corner. He's press man. But when it comes to Troy Hill, there's some versatility there. He can play inside. He can play outside. And if he ends up signing with this team, Oh man, that 53-man roster projection, I can't freaking wait for it to end up going down. So my one word or my question to the nation out there right now, it is this. How many corners are the Raiders going to keep on their 53-man roster? And if you're wondering, all right, well, Mitch, what if they keep 6 or what if they keep 7? Well, how about this? I'm going to give you my answer after this YouTube ad break. My answer is this is going to be a roster that's going to consist of 6 corners. And with Peters signing the dotted line as it stands right now, guess what? I'm saying it's Marcus Peters, Nate Hobbs. Those are guys that are going to make it. Brandon Faison, he's going to end up making it. Duke Shelley, lock him in. Tyler Hall, put him on the roster. What it really comes down to, though, is David Long Jr. Amik, sorry, brother, you're not going to make it. Jacorian, he's in. Brandon, he's in. This team is starting to add some interesting depth into that secondary, which, let's be real, is something that they definitely needed to do. We actually just got another update here from Ian Rappaport that says that Peters had a very impressive workout, and it looks like that they believe that he's going to be able to go right away. So Rappaport says, the Raiders and former Ravens Pro Bowl cornerback Marcus Peters have reached an agreement, 1-year deal. The money has not come in. I'm hoping that this deal is under $4 million, 4 and under. If Rock Ya-Sin is going to go for what Rock did end up going for with the Ravens at $6 million, I do think that $4 million or under is definitely what you're hoping for here for the Las Vegas Raiders and for Peters. All right, so this is what's going to happen. I am literally, my Uber's about to pull up right now. I'm going to throw on some shoes. I'm going to get ready to get wild. I know it's Monday, but my job is to bring that heat. My job is to bring the pressure around Raider Nation, especially when a breaking news story happens. So Chuggs just asked for an ETA. I think that we're going to try to be live here in the next 20, 25 minutes. I live really close to work. I just wanted to make this video real quick. That way we can put the breaking news out there that it is officially official. And when you watch this show, if you made it this far, hey, you got 25 minutes. Go put your drinking pants on. Go get a 6-pack. Go get ready to crack something open with Jeremy and I, because once this party gets rolling, I was talking to Zahn today, man. I was talking to some of Mount Raider more, and they're ready and eager to get it rolling. I was listening to the graph earlier. I know this. The Raiders, they made a good signing here. I'll break it down why more when I'm live here in a little bit in terms of the fit and all that good stuff. But it's here. It's officially official. The Las Vegas Raiders have signed cornerback Marcus Peters. And if you're excited as I am, make sure you tune into our live show on the Raiders Report coming up here in about 20 to 25 minutes. If you want more Raiders videos, then hey man, click this button right here. It's the subscribe button. And if you want even more videos around the silver and black, well, you click this little button right here. And if you're like, you know what, I want more content from this guy because I bleed silver and black, more videos over here. So 2 videos, subscribe button. Nation, my question is, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and click them.